out the transformer. There are different methods of drying out the transformer. Why should you dry the windings in a transformer? Because there is a moisture content that is present, and this moisture content which is present in the transformer will hinder the insulation resistance. Therefore, you have to dry the moisture content that is present in the transformer windings. There are two methods of drying it. One is when the oil is there inside the transformer, that is drying of core and coils with oil by oven method, drying of core and coils with oil by short circuit method. These are the two methods. In without oil, when you remove the oil from the transformer tank, we have what we call it as the drying of oil or drying of the windings with the oil removed by using external heat, and one more method is by using external and internal heat. So let us move to the first method, that is drying of core and coils with oil by using oven. So this is called the oven, where you are going to heat the transformer windings. You heat this, which should not exceed more than 80 degrees centigrade. The cores and the coil which are dried are kept in a suitable oven, and the temperature is raised up to 80 degrees centigrade. A large volume of air should be passed through this oven, which removes a lot of moisture and the vapor content. The insulation resistance is going to be checked then, which needs to be made sure whether the coils are dry or not. The second method is called the short circuit method, in which you have primary windings and secondary windings, where it has been connected. The primary winding is connected to the maker through the ground. The insulation resistance of the test of the transformer is being measured. The secondary windings are temporarily earthed for this particular test. The transformer which requires to be dried by heating the coils are short circuited to the low voltage winding and supplied to a reduced voltage at the high voltage terminals. The current should be made sure that it should not exceed 70% of the rated current, and the oil temperature should not exceed 75 degrees centigrade. The oil temperature under that condition should not exceed 90 degrees centigrade. So these are the two methods which are used with oil. So let us see the next with removing the oil, which is called external heat. You pass a hot air at 100 degrees centigrade, which are blown into the transformer tank such that the cores are dried in the tank itself. The efficient circulation of the hot air is made to pass in such a way that the ducts and the openings are dried up. You may also use a blower or a fan for a good proper circulation. And these ducts will also need to be dried for the transformer windings. To accomplish this, we use baffles. Baffles are placed between the core and between the case, closing off as much as the space possible. The convenient way of getting the heat air is passing through the grid resistors. The next method is called external and internal heat. In this, we also going to use hot air circulation method and also short circuit method. The currents that are circulated in the windings should be, of course, lesser than when drying out is done by the method of short circuit alone. This method is similar to the short circuit method, which we have already discussed with the oil, except that the voltage required to be applied will be around 0.5 to 1.5% of the normal voltage. The temperature measured by this resistance method should not exceed 80 to 90 degrees centigrade, and you should make sure that the results here are little slow and superficial drying only. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you everyone.